Hi guys, it's Jackie. I am getting ready to go work out, but I have I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I have to address something with you people. Do any of you, or are any of you, what they call an introverted person? Would you be just surprised to know that I'm an introvert? I am an introvert to the fullest extent. First of all, introverts, we hate small talk. I hate small talk. In fact, when I go to church, I see someone coming over and I'm like, oh no, they're going to small talk. I'll get into a deep conversation with you about something if it's something, but I hate small pleasantries. That's my biggest thing. If I'm around people for too long, I am done. I have got to recharge and get away and be alone. So I wanted to tell you the myths of introverts, people that are quiet. But let me give you a little bit of just a little bit of background. When an introvert wants to go home and be alone for a while, it doesn't mean that we're mad or depressed. A lot of times, I will disappear from Facebook or conversation with somebody that I've been hanging out with for a while, and I'm not mad at this person at all, and I'm not depressed or sad, and so I have to say I need to recharge. Introverts get overstimulated. We need to recharge and be alone in our thoughts. Let's see, 40%, I think I've heard maybe even less, but 40% of the population are introverts. So we live in an extroverted world. So we seem, people say, oh, they're weird. We're not weird. We're not weird. We're just less than you, less than you. I don't mean less than you, but less population than you. It doesn't mean that we're shy. We're not shy. I'm not shy. When I'm in a crowd, I don't get social anxiety. In fact, I can speak in front of a large crowd and have no problem at all with it at all. It's not a thing for me. From a massage, and when I used to be a fitness instructor, I would talk to large groups. I'm not afraid of that at all. It's the small talk that I just don't like. So we're not shy necessarily. We just turn inward. We think a lot. We don't like to chit chat. Let's see. And we're not being rude. That's another misconception. They'll say, they'll take our quietness, our going away as rude. We're not being rude. We don't hate people. That's another myth, that we hate people. We love people. In fact, I find people extremely interesting, and I think most extroverts do. We're not party poopers. We do like to have fun, okay? I like to get around a lot of people. I like it to be planned. And then after, what is it they usually say, for every 1 hour of socialization, we need 2 hours without? And I know it seems really weird, but most creative people are introverts, but I'm not saying all. And I really don't think that I'm creative. I don't know if I got that blessing, but I do love to think, and I am empathetic with people. I do understand people, and that's another one of the traits of an introvert. Let's see. I don't like people to talk about me. Like when like on this format, it's okay. But like if I'm giving a massage and someone starts to ask me about my personal life, I try to direct the topic to them. And not because I'm trying to be private. I just feel uncomfortable talking about myself in a small setting. It's really weird. But so we do have fun. We're not rude. We're not weird. We just seem to follow our own interests. We don't usually go what's trendy, and people think, wow, that's really weird, but it's not weird. It's just how we're wired. We don't want to be alone all the time. Sometimes we really like being with our family or someone that we feel close to. We actually do like spending time with people. But we just periodically need to recharge. My husband understands this really well. That's why it works for us when he goes out of town for a week, because I love being alone. And I always tell people I'm never bored. I always find something to do. We do not have agoraphobic. We're not agoraphobic where we can't leave our house. I love to leave my house, but I'm also a homebody. I just can't be gone long. I am a homebody. It doesn't mean we have low self-esteem or low self-confidence. It doesn't mean that at all. Okay, what else? Let's see. I ruined like a whole paper. I spilled coffee all over my notes, which really irritates me because I might miss a lot of good things, but we're not broken. We don't need fixed. If you have an introverted child, you know, oh, you're spending too much time in your room, or, you know, come on out and have fun or whatever. This is just the way we are. And there is scientific fact that the introversion is a real thing. We just process things differently than you. Extroverts are always on. They're like 2 minutes without their phone, without anything to do, and they're picking up their phone trying to call their friends or get something going, or, you know, being around people. They're just that way. And there's nothing wrong with that. But an introvert, we pretty much can figure out something to do if we're by ourselves. We're highly misunderstood population because that we are different than the norm, the majority. We need hours of alone time every day. We love quiet conversations about feelings and ideas. We just don't like small talk. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the science of it. There was brain scans on people, and we are just misunderstood. Extroverts are energized by people, and if you leave them alone, they don't like that. We introverts, we don't mind it. Extroverts thrive on sociability, being social and being out there, and we just don't, you know. For an introvert, being alone is restorative to us as sleeping or eating a nourishing meal. That's what I read. So, but introverts are very sensitive people. We're very sensitive. We, let's say that I would be at a house full of people and I have friends with me or family with me. If there's somebody there and something's off with them, I'll pick it up. I will pick that up. Extroverts, sometimes they just don't pick it up. They're just so busy having a good time and socializing. But I'm a talker. You get me started, but I do think differently. I do process things differently, and I do think a lot. Luckily, I have a husband who is so good at giving me my time and my space when I need it. And, but yeah, that's it. That's my deal. I'm going to go work out. Maybe I'll film a little bit. I don't know, but I hope you're all having a great, great Thursday. I worked today. I got home, decided I was going to go do a workout, and yeah, that's it. Have a great day. Bye.